right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to our card reading portion. So, I'm so excited to get into this. This is a timeless weekly card reading. I just kind of look into the energies of the week for that you need to hear and need to help guide you on your highest love path. So, I just it's timeless, it's for whenever it finds you. But of course, this was originally aired on a Soulful Sunday episode where I have multiple things on one episode. So you might have caught it there, or you might have caught it at a whole other time. Either way, it's valid for you. And I'm so glad to have you here. Also, I am trying something new and I'm a little nervous about it. I want to do a big shout out to my patrons and supporters. I've recently gotten a new camera, so this you can kind of see the cat fur even on here, but I try to keep it clean, but my kitty cats like to hang out here a lot. So, but yeah, I finally got a new camera and I've been working on getting a new microphone. And I do have one, but I am new to using microphones. So I'm trying to get used to it and I'm trying to figure out where my tone level needs to be with this microphone. And, my room is very echoey. So if anyone knows how to take care of echoes in the room, I would be grateful to know. But thank you to my supporters and all y'all who've been loving and supporting me because I'm moving up. And thank you for bearing with me as I learn and grow in this process. So I want to say that here at the beginning. But let's get into our weekly reading and see what the energies have to say. I'm going to be starting with the astrology dice this week. So we're going to start with the astrology dice, which this astrology dice is from Goddess Provisions. At the time of this recording, they still have them. So if you want your own set, you can check out Goddess Provisions. I have a link in my description. Yes, it's a shameless plug here at the beginning. So we have 6th house, Pluto in the 6th house, Capricorn. Okay, so a lot of earth energies with that Pluto. So I feel like we're transforming. Something is transforming here. There's a transformation going on of normal stable energies. So I feel like we're transforming our health and transforming how we take responsibility for our health, and which ends up transforming our lives. And we're transforming something that was very stable and secure, very grounded. It's not something that normally would be transformed. So, okay, let's see what else we got with the bigger dice. So we have waning gibbous moon. Which one was that on? It was on the sword. Swords. Bad guys. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 swords waning. So the energies I'm getting from this is need to protect yourself in the change. Make sure that you're protected in the change. There's a lot of darkness and I see deceptive energies. That's what I'm getting from this is somebody's trying to trick you, deceive you. So watch out for deceptive energies in the darkness. I feel like you'll be able to overcome it. But yeah, there's a trickster in the dark is like what I'm hearing and seeing. So I'm gonna put these up here. I'm gonna find the right arrangement. And moving on, we are going to look at the tarot. So I have the Star Tarot. Oh, excuse me. I don't take reversals with this deck to honor the author who says it's not reversals. Okay. Alright, so I feel like the message here is kind of obvious. But I also feel like, okay, we're just scratching the surface here. We're beginning to scratch the surface. It's like we begin the week with this childlike enthusiasm and wanting to move forward. And there's this great love midweek, but it's too good to be true and ends in betrayal by the end of the week. And like, that's kind of what I was picking up on here, was this feeling of betrayal that's coming through. And with this card, it makes me feel like it's a beloved. What I'm hearing from Spirit is they can't betray you unless you betrayed you. Like they're playing out an aspect of you that has continually betrayed you. So don't look at it as you need to get revenge, but look at it as an opportunity to go within and heal an aspect and become more whole. So I feel like it's a part of you, them, whatever it is that betrays you on the outside is a reflection of what needs to be healed on the inside. And healing that will bring your power back. Okay, so let's move on and see what the Tarot of Dreams has. Let's see. So yeah, it's all upside down, guys. It's all upside down. So, what I did feel was moving forward in childlike enthusiasm and love. Was now I feel it's more of a moving forward in naivete. And I am hearing from Spirit, there's a difference in ignorance and innocence. There's a difference in ignorance and innocence. And you had, like, there's no reason to be ignorant if you have the ability to not be. That's what I'm hearing too. The ability to not be ignorant. And this is just a loss of control of emotions. And I feel like you let yourself get swept up in love. You let yourself get too far swept up. You went too far. A lack of boundaries, proper boundaries. But there's lots of dolphins here. So, it's a dolphin. Lots of dolphins here. So I'm wanting to point that out. Midweek. They're like, what I'm hearing is you should have known better. Boundaries will be needed midweek to avoid heartbreak. You're going to have to be vigilant midweek towards the weekend. And I don't want to make you suspicious, because this is a message like you're not going to get the check whenever you thought you were going to get the check. So I feel like the heartbreak could be related to, so I might be, before whenever I was thinking the betrayer is a love betrayal, I feel like it might not be a love betrayal. It could be a boss. It could be a promissory betrayal, if that makes sense. I promise you I'll help pay for this, and then they don't, and you need them to. So take what resonates the most. But also, I don't want to put y'all in this suspicious energy, because there's no reason. Because the most important part is to guard your heart. Yeah, I'm hearing that. Guard your heart is very important this week. And use your intelligence. Like, you have the ability to know better, is what I'm hearing. You have the ability to know better. And you can guard your heart. And I'm not saying guard your heart from love. Allow love in. Allow love to help you fill your cup. Use your know-hows. Use your common sense. I hate that saying. All right, let's move to the next one, the Journey Tarot, and see if we get any further confirmation. Okay, we're upside down, guys. We're upside down this week. I think the upside downness, like what I'm hearing is it's almost like a divine providence, because everything that is wrong this week leads us right, if that makes sense. That's kind of why, because I typically would want to turn these around. Sorry, my kitty cat here. But yeah, I typically would want to turn these around, but I don't ever turn them around if I feel like it's divine orchestration. And then with this Ace of Cups coming up, it just lets me know that the divine's involved in this. A lack of trust is what I'm hearing here. There's a lack of trust. So, like, what I'm here, like, okay, so what I'm seeing is like a rush of feelings gets us to act impulsively because we don't have the trust that we need in others. We leave open the possibility for us to be stolen from. Okay, so I do feel like it's divine, but at the same time, I feel like some perspectives need to be tweaked here for us to be able to walk our highest path of love for the energies that's happening for this reading for this week. So let's tune into that lack of trust. I feel like we can't be moving forward with that lack of trust. And I also felt the same way with this one. I did kind of want to go ahead and turn that one around. Because I do, ignorance is not innocence. And I feel like we get this feeling, and it's a divine feeling, but we move forward with it wrong, is what I'm feeling like. This divine feeling and moved forward with wrong. Like, and innocence is not the same as ignorance. We knew better. We had the ability and the opportunity to know better. And then we continue to move forward, even though we should know better. And y'all forgive me if I'm going to be fluctuated with my volume until I get used to this microphone. I don't want to speak too loud into it. But I guess I don't want to speak too low either. I don't know. So yeah, there's a moving forward. We got to move forward with the proper boundaries and the proper trust. And that's going to help close off this ability for betrayal that is coming. I feel like it's inevitable though. Like that, like I feel like we're going to be betrayed anyway. But there's a betrayal of self that could be avoided, I feel like. If it makes sense. Sorry guys, I know I'm always rearranging everything. Just let your intuition flow with it. So, what's it going to take for us to have the proper boundaries and the proper trust? How can we trust in? One of the things that I'm hearing here is, like we know better, the know better that kept coming is what's going to help us have the trust. Oh, what you know is that life is struggle. Life is struggle. And like what's your goal of enlightenment? What's your goal of spiritual ascension? What's your enlightenment goal? What's your spiritual ascension goal? And it's important to know that because there is no life with no struggle. Do you understand that the Dalai Lama struggles? Can you understand that Jesus struggled? Can you understand that all of our heroes that are humans struggle? And even some non-human heroes struggle too. Superman struggles. So the goal is not to get rid of all struggle. It's to transcend struggle and allow struggle. I think that's why I felt to leave these. Go ahead and leave it. Because there's a betrayal, like somebody's going to steal from you, I feel. I don't want to get you paranoid. Don't get paranoid. The paranoia is that's definitely the wrong perspective and it's going to lead to it. So, not that. Acknowledge the struggle. And the question is, how can you overcome that struggle? How can you still let it be and overcome it? I'm sorry, guys. I'm struggling with this one because partly I want to find ways to flip these, and a lot of time, every time I tune in, it's not coming out that I can flip them, and then I don't want to predict and cause a bad outcome to happen, if that makes sense. But I feel like in warning you, it's going to help you to keep your eyes open and to see midweek where stronger boundaries will be needed and where you can put your trust. Because the ones inside the circle can be trusted, right? So that's going to help you to avoid it. And I feel like the avoidance of it is going to be like I caught you. Look, you would have. So I think that helps mitigate the the bad, because it could be that they stole from you and betrayed you, and then you find out months later. But this is like you caught them so they're not able to continue, which is a good thing, but it still hurts. So I think that's why I don't want to flip it over, and why I'm okay. I'm gonna be okay. I'm not that okay, but I'm gonna be okay with leaving it and moving on. Because I feel like lessons will be learned, hard lessons all the way around. And you hearing the message is going to help a lot. Because it's important that you catch them. That way they can learn and you can learn too. Alright, so we're going to move on. Let's move on to the plant kingdom and see what the plant kingdom has to say about the week. Of course, that one always comes out. Well, we're not all upside down this time. Usually the plant kingdom comes in and has like a harsh word to say after the tarot has been kind of nice. But the tarot, the journey and the dream tarot can kind of be harsh too. But always the star tarot is just like, it's the nice guys for me. But this time I feel like it's the opposite. The star tarot is coming through pretty strong, and then here comes the plant kingdom to kind of be nice to us. And so I feel like the plant kingdom is saying that solitude is going to be what helps us to heal and to gain the confidence that we need to move forward. And we're going to be able to move forward in triumph, but we could get cocky, and it's like the pride that comes before the fall. And the plant kingdom is saying that like what I was hearing at the beginning, the self-betrayal. There really is a self-sabotage, self-betrayal that could happen from you healing, moving forward in triumph, and then it's like you turn into a snob. I'm seeing like snobby, cocky, the pride before the fall is what I'm seeing. Like it's pride before the fall. Sorry about hitting that line. I'm gonna get used to this new microphone. I will, I swear. Yeah. So I feel like the plant kingdom is saying to move forward humbly. Because that's I was getting this swept up feeling that comes midweek, and it's like you want to get swept up in the triumph of it all. That makes a lot more sense with why the Two of Cups is here, and it's just like you get so swept up in the triumph of it all that you get cocky. You get cocky, and so it's a different aspect, and please take what resonates. And I really do feel it. Both messages are resonating, and a lot of times that cockiness would be what people think gives them the excuse to steal from you. But this can be avoided by remaining humble. I think that's an important message for this week, is to remember through the triumph to remain humble. So remember that. All right, guys. I'm ready to move to the oracle card portion of this card reading. So let's see what the oracle cards have for us. Alright, so the first up is our Goddess Provision Oracle cards. And shameless plug, check out the link below. Please use the link if you want to use. Go to Goddess Provisions. The link helps me out a whole lot. But also, if not, you can also use my discount code in your checkout. Write Mystic Hillbillie and you will get a discount. So in your checkout at Goddess Provisions. So there you guys go. Just wanted to put that in there. All right, so let's see what card we get for the energies of the week. All right, so we have Virgo, and I was picking up on Virgo energy. Honestly, I was really thinking Virgo energy this week, and with the 6th house coming up too, I was thinking about, transforming that Virgo energy, and the words that we have on here is supportive, reliable, meticulous. But yeah, I'm feeling that this week is a week to really examine our day-to-day life and what's serving us and what's not serving us, and try to find ways to have a day-to-day life that we can love and enjoy better. So, is the commute to work serving you or not serving you? How can you love that commute more? Is, your time at work serving you or not serving you? How can you love that time more? And, all aspects of your life, just kind of look at your daily life and what's really serving you. And be supportive of yourself is what I'm hearing. Self-support. You need your own self-support this week. So be supportive of yourself. All right, so now we will move into the Mystical Shaman Oracle. All right, we have the Witness, number 64. The Witness is calling you to step back and witness your life. And that's what I was kind of feeling here was, look into your day-to-day life. And I feel like it's time for you to witness your life. Witness your thoughts. Be the witness of your life. The witness of, your life. Yeah. So, how can you observe yourself more? Observe your reality. Become a witness and observer of your reality. I'm hearing it's time for you to step back a little bit. Can you take a step back and look at it from a different way? Innovate how you open. Innovate how you open, and innovate opening up to higher love. Like that's what you need to do is how can you change the way that you open up so that you can receive higher love and insight. And as you do that, what I'm hearing is to do that is to walk in your integrity and authenticity. So it's important to walk in your integrity and authenticity. That will help you to innovate and change the way that you open up so that you can open to a higher love. All right. So let's move on. Ooh, the next oracle card is the Lemurian one. So I'm probably going to move this one over here. Let's just witness and let's just love, support ourselves, and be meticulous about healing our life. So with the Lemurian oracle cards, first I will put a card out here and then we will zoom in on it, and I'm going to be quiet for a minute and I want you to just reflect and see what is the card saying to you. Use your intuition and see what is coming out for you. Then I'll read what I can see in the card, and then we'll flip it over and we'll read what the card says. So I love doing this portion. And again, I was on the Goddess website and was looking through and seeing what I want to get next. And this came from Goddess Provisions. So Goddess Provisions has the Lemurian Oracle card deck. If you want to check them out, link is in the description. That 10% for $25 over is, if you spend more than $25, you can get 10% discount using Mystic Hillbillie in the checkout. So or just use my link and build your own box. Please, please, please use my link, because you can't build your own box and use my checkout code, but build your own box. Oh my gosh, you can get $200 worth of stuff for just $40. I mean, it's a great deal. Well, for $50 after you put in sales tax and shipping. But yeah. So yeah, check them out. You gotta check them out, guys. All right. Anyway, back to the Lemurians. And sorry about the microphone. I'm getting used to it. Thank you so much for being here with me in the early days. Y'all are the best. All right, here we go. What message does the Lemurian ancestors have for us this week? What is the message we need to hear this week? All right, so I feel like this is a week of transformation. I feel like there's a lot of transformation that's going to happen this week. And I'm hearing spread your wings and fly. It's time to fly. Well, go ahead, fly high, but mistakes will be made. Know that it's not going to be mistake free just because you're flying, but enjoy it and make those mistakes. They're meant to be made. You can't learn without making them. You're meant to. And with this Merkaba, I'm hearing, set your Merkaba and protect yourself. Make sure you take the proper precautions to protect yourself, but fly high, sparkle, transform, share your light, move forward. It's just mostly what I'm hearing. And yeah, be protected, stay humble, and continue to trust your loved ones. It's kind of what I'm hearing. All right, guys, so let's see what the card says. Throat chakra. Express your truth. This chakra is the origin of expression. It is the source of life sparks that inspire your aliveness and stokes the creative fires in others. This is the outer sharing of your inner being, the glowing song of your soul, on the winds of your flight to understanding more of who you are. Connect to the crux of your potential and take it further than you could have imagined. As spirit fuses into the tangible, it actualizes as a platform for greater experience, and new faucets are sculpted, seeded, and shared as a fractal of light in the form of your own unique language. All right, beloveds. I feel like it's time to speak and express our truth. And connect to the crux of our potential and take it further than we ever could have imagined. Spirit is fusing into the tangible. I love this. I love this whole card, beloveds. I hope that you guys are too. I really am grateful for this message. Let's continue to speak our truth, to stoke our creative fires in ourselves and in others. All right, beloveds. That is our message from Lemuria. We have 2 more oracle cards left to go through. So the next one, well, we could say oracle cards. We can pull out some cards too. We have our runes. So I'm going to pull out some runes and see see what comes out for us. We got 2 Hagalas. Yeah, see, transformation. Things are changing. Something's gonna. Okay, and then this came out upside down. So, this would be like moving forward, but it's upside down. So things are changing. A transformation is happening. And we might be. I'll leave it. It's a W. We might be a little bit stuck. Nervous is what I'm hearing. Nervous about moving forward into the new. Don't be nervous. It's time. And the destruction, the transformation is meant to be. You can't become the butterfly without destroying the caterpillar and the cocoon. They gotta go. So don't be scared. Let's get a runes card and see if it confirms 1 or 2. Yeah, Isa stuck, but Isa is upside down, so it'd be unstuck, right? Sorry. Okay, getting better at this microphone. It'd be unstuck, right? So, but yeah, I don't know. I feel like again, I feel like this stuckedness is divine. It's a whole different message from than it was before. But yeah, that's why you need to become your own witness. As you're transforming, it's another thing about Virgo. It's daily life. You're transforming who you are, so you're going to live a different life now. So that's also why it's important to observe and witness. Just witness the destruction and be still and rest in the aftermath and open up to the possibility of the understanding of it coming to you in the right time. Okay, so one final oracle card I'm going to get for us today for this weekly card reading is the Ongum. And do we only want one? Yeah, just one. Okay. So yeah, this one is it's saying strafe, distress, secrets, like secrets revealed that bring distress. I can't leave this card reading with, I almost want to put the Lemurian thing at the end, but yes, secrets will be revealed that bring stress. And you know what? With the Lemurian one coming through, it may be you that's speaking your truth that's revealing some secrets, bringing stress to some people that needs to have stress, and systems breaking down that need to be broken down and no longer being able to move because it's no longer time for them. They can't move anymore. I feel like that aspect is in this reading too. Take what resonates. But yeah, I feel like there's stress and strife this week. I don't want to leave you expecting that. Expect a good life. Expect wonderful things. Everything that happens to you is happening for your good, including stress, including strife, including secrets, including thieves. Everything's coming together for your good. It's all working for your highest good. You've got to know that. Sorry for hitting the microphone. Who knows how that sounded. And thank you for putting up with me these early days. Oh goodness. So yeah, we're not transcending to live a life with no challenge, because with no challenge comes no growth. The challenges of this week will help us grow profoundly. There's profound growth in the challenges that we get to face this week. So do not expect bad things. Do not expect challenges. Expect growth. Expect wisdom. Expect transcendence of the struggle. Expect allowance of the struggle as you transcend it. Expect the struggle to be real and the ascension to be just as real too. All right, beloveds, that is our weekly card read. I really do hope that I was able to help cheer you on to find your highest path of love with these card readings and rune readings and divination dice readings, all of it. I really do hope that you were able to. And I hope that I wasn't too harsh with the microphone, and I thank you guys so much for putting up with me. And I hope that you're able to find something out of it. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you like the way that I read, please, please, please hit that like button. I would so, so, so appreciate it. And comment and let me know, because it really does. It helps me so much to know that there are people out there that this is helping. But if you want a personal reading, you can check me out at mystichillbillie.com, themystichillbillie.com, and the link will be in the description. Thank you guys so much for joining me for this reading, for loving, supporting me, and being with me to the end. So, to the end of this card reading, not to the end of time or whatever, but to the end of this card reading. Thank you so much. And yeah, as always, everyone, stay wild and stay mystical out there, my friends.